Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Counxel Academy, where we simplify the law for business owners and help you build your business the right way. I'm Tim Coons, and my job is simple: protect what you're building, save you money, and help you grow with confidence. Today, we're covering something every business owner asks, but almost no one explains clearly. How do you actually pay yourself without triggering tax problems or legal issues? Because the way you pay yourself depends entirely on how your business is structured. And getting it wrong is one of the fastest ways to create IRS headaches, penalties, or lost liability protection. So let's break this down step by step. Before we talk about money, we need to talk about structure. How you pay yourself depends on whether you are a sole proprietor, a single member LLC, an LLC taxed as an S-Corp, or a corporation. This is where most business owners get tripped up. They hear advice online that works for someone else's structure, and they apply it to their own. If you're a sole proprietor or a single member LLC taxed as a sole proprietor, here's the rule. You don't run payroll for yourself. There's no paycheck. There's no W-2. There's no salary. Instead, you pay yourself through owner draws. That means your business earns money. You transfer funds from the business account to your personal account. You pay taxes on the profit, not on each draw. Important reminders: owner draws are not tax deductible. You still owe income tax and self-employment tax. You should never mix personal and business accounts still, though. If you're swiping the business debit card for groceries or rent, that's a problem. Clean separation matters for taxes and liability protection. Now let's talk about S corporations. Where most of the confusion happens is if your LLC has elected S-Corp tax status, the rules change. Here's the key rule. You must pay yourself a reasonable salary through payroll. That means a real paycheck, payroll taxes withheld, at least quarterly filings, clean bookkeeping. After you pay yourself a reasonable salary, you can take additional profits as distributions. Why does this matter? Because salary is subject to payroll taxes. Distributions are not. That's where the tax savings comes from. But here's the warning. Paying yourself too little salary can trigger IRS audits. Paying yourself only distributions is non-compliant. S-Corps are powerful, but only when done correctly. This is one of the most common questions we get. A reasonable salary depends on your role in the business, your industry, your experience, the time you spend working, what others are paid for similar work, and how much you make. The IRS doesn't give a magic number, but they do expect logic and documentation. If you're running the business full-time and you're paying yourself $10,000 a year, that could be a red flag if your business is making significant money. Here are the biggest mistakes we see business owners make when paying themselves. Paying personal expenses directly from the business account, running payroll when they shouldn't, not running payroll when they should, taking distributions without profit, ignoring quarterly estimated taxes, choosing S-Corp status too early for their business. These mistakes don't always cause problems immediately, but when they do, they are expensive to fix. If you want to pay yourself correctly, make sure your business structure is right. Keep separate bank accounts. Work with a bookkeeper or a CPA. Revisit your structure as your business grows. Get legal guidance before changing how you pay yourself. This isn't about over-complying or over-complicating things. It's about protecting what you've built. Paying yourself as a business owner isn't just a money decision. It's a legal and tax decision. And when it's done right, it saves you money, reduces risk, and gives you confidence. If you want help choosing the right structure, setting up payroll, or knowing when an S-Corp makes sense, our team at Counxel can help. And if you want ongoing access to real attorneys as your business grows, Counxel on Call gives you fast legal support for structure, compliance, contracts, and day-to-day questions. Click the link in the description to learn more, and don't forget to subscribe, because in the next episode, we'll cover the legal checklist for scaling your business safely.